the SEC or the CFTC should be the primary regulator of the crypto spot markets. And I think we now have 3 different bills that all say the CFTC is the place to go. So
I think the people who are not looking for regulation are probably those who are somehow taking advantage of it in some way because of the conflicts of interest, because of the information asymmetry, those types of issues.
And so what Ripple's doing is we're working on adding support for sidechains to the XRP ledger, and that will allow people to essentially add custom functionality to the XRP ledger via sidechains.
But eventually you just realize XRP is everything that the Bitcoin maxis always wanted Bitcoin to be in an ideal world. I mean, Bitcoin's special and Bitcoin will always be great in its own right, but it's never going to be a back-end settlement asset for financial institutions.
Felt like Moses coming down and saying, well, there's this concept of a universal ledger, one ledger for all the value in the world, and it has both the new form of value, but it also has a representation of the old forms of value.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest Warlock in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades and buckle up because the future is extra bright. We got a lot of news, so let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap, 1.1 trillion, down 2.6% in the past 24 hours. We got BTC, 22,648. We got ETH right under 1,600. XRP, 36.37 cents, down about 1.9% in the past 24 hours. And we got Stellar, XLM, 11.5 cents, down about 2.4% in the past 24. Let's take a quick peek at the altcoin season index, currently at a 43. Ripple says we've opened our new engineering hub in Toronto and looking for passionate people ready to build a new financial future. See what it's like to be part of our team, all running on the XRP ledger. Ripple drops back again. Software engineer dives into the need for interoperability between blockchains, how this challenge has been approached, and what role the XRP ledger can play in a multi-chain future.
Bridges.
Let's talk about the XRP ledger. So how does it specifically bridge with other blockchains, and is that way unique?
So there are some bridges. For example, Allbridge recently added XRPL support, so you can move funds between the XRP ledger and I believe the Binance Smart Chain. We at Ripple are also working on a production release of sidechains. And what sidechains are is you have the main network, the main blockchain, and sidechains are kind of a parallel network that the idea is they derive their value from the main chain. And so they're kind of like a layer 1.5 type of thing, like not quite a layer 1, but because also not quite a layer 2, because it does have its own validators and validation. So it's not depending on the main network to actually validate its transactions. And so what Ripple's doing is we're working on adding support for sidechains to the XRP ledger, and that will allow people to essentially add custom functionality to the XRP ledger via sidechains. They can write their own sidechains that have whatever special features that they need or want and basically have their own blockchain to play around with. And they don't need to worry about needing to somehow make a bridge because that's already built into what we're doing.
Crypto Eddie. Ripple's doing some reorganization along with the name change for their UK entity effective August 1st, 2022. Ripple has been an active company in London, incorporated since 2016. We got the latest activity, change of company name. We got Kristen Larson resigned. We got the Ripple Markets UK Limited Incorporation, April 2016. And we got Mr. Big Brad Garlandhouse, active. James K. Filon, Ripple defendants request permission to serve non-party subpoenas to authenticate videos of 7 SEC officials' public remarks in connection with previous RFAs. The SEC will not consent, and the SEC seeks to reopen discovery. Jeremy Hogan says Ripple simply wants to authenticate 7 videos of the SEC employees giving speeches, and the SEC is messing around again with it. The SEC played games in responding originally last year. Authentication is standard stuff in litigation and should not be this difficult. Probably nothing. Central banks globally added 59 tons of gold to their reserves last month. Central banks around the world continue to stockpile gold, XRP. Apple, Ripple. Apple's payment request API involves Ripple's interledger payment method. All roads lead to the bridge. First, we had the internet. Now welcome to the internet of value, making payments simple, easy, more efficient, eco-friendly, running on the XRP ledger with no middleman needed. Bloomberg Live, what's really been surprising to me is how much people really do want regulation, and they're really looking to have things to be clear and transparent. CFTC Commissioner.
Feedback from the private banking world. So what's really been surprising to me, but maybe it shouldn't be surprising, is how much people really do want regulation, and they really are looking to have things be clear and transparent. I think the people who are not looking for regulation are probably those who are somehow taking advantage of it in some way because of the conflicts of interest, because of the information asymmetry, those types of issues. So I think this really pulls upon, what my co-panelists were discussing, in that there is the search for yield, and not only the search for yield, but also the search for uncorrelated diversification. And so people were looking at the crypto sector as perhaps a way to do that, but then you've seen some reports come out where really it is actually, it is highly correlated with equities. So I think this is going to be important to dig into.
Breaking news, Seamless, parent company of Tranglo, Ripple has a 40% stake, uses XRP HODL, announced they will combine within INFINT Acquisition Corporation and become a publicly traded entity in the US under a new company name. Coinbase, selected by BlackRock, provide Aladdin clients access to crypto traded and custody via Coinbase Prime. Coinbase and BlackRock to create a new access points for institutional crypto adoption by connecting Coinbase Prime and Aladdin. Owned by BlackRock. BlackRock wants your XRP via Coinbase custody. HODL to HODL. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. And they can't stop it. Squawk Box, the fact that we have this level of senator who's thinking about this is incredibly encouraging. The CFTC today announced has authority over fraud in the underlying spot markets and manipulation.
The fact that we have this level of senator who is thinking about this is incredibly encouraging. And I also think there's been a long time debate as to whether the SEC or the CFTC should be the primary regulator of the crypto spot markets. And I think we now have three different bills, the one this week, the Lummis-Gillibrand bill, and also a House bill, the Digital Commodity Exchange Act, that all say the CFTC is the place to go. So we're very encouraged to see that's put forward. We do have some concerns if we get into the weeds, but at a high level, we're really excited to see this and excited Congress is working on it.
Many people can clearly see that the SEC's attempt to control has at least two fronts: the regulation by enforcement lawsuit against Ripple and Library, more to come soon, and the pressure placed on crypto exchanges to submit to the SEC. The SEC has proposed a rule that is intended to expand the definition of exchange under Rule 3B16 of the Securities Exchange Act. I have read articles from the number of attorneys that assert that although expanded definition does not specifically refer to decentralized finance or digital assets, it could include DEXs and automated market makers. How is this important to XRP? Well, the XRP is the oldest DEX. It is built into its Layer 1 protocol. Anyone with a Sum wallet knows how easy it is to swap XRP for other tokens on the XRP ledger. Further, the XLS 30D proposal would add an automated market maker, AMM, to the XRPL DEX. In two senses, then, the XRP ledger could fall within the SEC's proposed expanded definition of an exchange. What happens if XRP is found by the court to be not a security, but the XRP ledger falls within the definition of an exchange? I wonder whether these considerations may be complicating a settlement between Ripple and the SEC, not the status of XRP. BitBoy's face.
Because like I said, I got involved in 2019 and 2020. Same way everyone gets involved in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then I learned about XRP, and I actually couldn't wrap my head around why people didn't like it. It was so hard for me to understand. But eventually you just realize XRP is everything that the Bitcoin maxis always wanted Bitcoin to be in an ideal world. And I hold Bitcoin, I like Bitcoin a lot, but that's XRP is what they wanted Bitcoin to be. And I just don't think they like that. I think because of that, they feel the need to tear XRP down. I mean, Bitcoin's special and Bitcoin will always be great in its own right, but it's never going to be a back-end settlement asset for financial institutions. And I think they just kind of want to move the narrative towards that. Either way, though, I think all the centralization narratives, all that stuff is just made up. It's all FUD. There's really nothing to it.
Sol versus Sum wallet, we say win. As far as I know, it's still not certain of how the Sol attack happened. There are a couple of theories, two most shared speculated. Faulty crypto signing, generated keys compromised, While it is never 100% to say a wallet is not at risk, not even for hardware wallets of any security issues, I feel it's safe to say that neither one of the speculated issues apply to some. We feel we're doing better, more transparent job than the wallets involved. The crypto parts and many other relevant components of some have been audited. The audit is still ongoing. There are some interesting findings, things we can improve, but overall no high-risk, remote, exploitable, nor mass exploitable things found. Some wallet, we say for the win. Player observation mode update, 55 plus FTSOs now running on the mainnet in a soft launch capacity. 220K blocks are finalized. 440K transactions completed. 3.9 second average block time. You know what's coming. Attention to the all Bifrost wallet users. Sparkles is thrilled to be providing our API to bring Flare Network NFTs directly to your wallet. This is the first use of the Sparkles API outside of our application, with many more planned. The future is bright. Crypto Bull 2020, XRP is in a huge falling wedge versus Bitcoin. Breakout anytime between now and the beginning of 2023. Extremely bullish. Load up while you still have some time. XRP ready to climb. With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, the SEC charges Ripple and two executives with conducting $1.3 billion in unregistered securities offerings. December 22nd, 2020, we just passed 589 days since the SEC lawsuit. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why they want you out. One ledger for all, the value in the world. We're coming.
I was playing the poker game and somebody described what Ripple was to me. And I felt like Moses coming down and saying, well, there's this concept of a universal ledger, one ledger for all the value in the world. And it has both the new form of value, but it also has a representation of the old forms of value. And that sweeping statement and scope, I mean, I didn't think I was going to go back into the workforce. That's probably the last time in the last 20 or 30 years where I said, well, I got to go down and meet those guys and talk them into giving me a job because I want to be part of that grand experiment. It is from when I was playing.
Where the opportunity of multiple lifetimes still at hand. XRP, buy or sell, 36, 37 cents. Where will you be when that rocket takes flight? We'll see you at the very tip top. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OGs, drop a comment down below, and drop an elbow on that like button, and we'll catch you up here on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, be your own bank. Peace out, crypto ghost.
Move with me, blow up. Keep it going up. 10K the end game. We on the XRP train. 10K the end game. We on the XRP train. We used to be called open. That was RippleNet, ride the wave like an ocean. XRP the slogan. If you don't hold it, then you're hopeless. Probably soulless, probably trolling. Past all them haters, we keep blowing. Left in the smoke choking. Yeah, and we held strong, always.